Henry Louis Aaron, better known as Hank Aaron, was born on February 5, 1934, in Mobile, Alabama, to Esther Aaron and Herbert Aaron, raised in a time when segregation and racial inequality were rampant in the United States. Aaron faced challenges from the very beginning of his life. Despite these difficulties, he showed an early interest in baseball, playing the game with local youth teams. His natural talent as a hitter and athlete was evident, and he honed his skills by playing baseball with friends in the streets of Mobile. Aaron's family, though financially struggling, was supportive of his pursuit of a baseball career. While growing up, he idolized the legends of the game, including Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball in 1947. Inspired by Robinson's courage and skill, Aaron became determined to follow in his footsteps and make it to the major leagues. Aaron's baseball career began in 1949 when he signed with the Indianapolis Clowns of the Negro American League. His time in the Negro Leagues was brief but impactful. Aaron's natural ability to hit for average and power quickly stood out, and his performance caught the attention of scouts from major league teams. In 1952, Aaron's talents led him to a minor league contract with the Boston Braves, a team that would eventually become the Atlanta Braves. Minor leagues and early major league career. Hank Aaron's first full season in professional baseball came in 1952 when he played for the Braves' minor league affiliate in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. His batting average was impressive, and his power began to develop. In his first year of professional baseball, Aaron showed his potential by hitting .336 with 20 home runs in Eau Claire, which earned him a call-up to the major leagues. Aaron made his debut with the Boston Braves on April 13, 1954, at the age of 20. His arrival to the major leagues was a significant moment, both for him personally and for baseball as a whole. Aaron's early seasons in the majors were a testament to his immense talent, as he showcased both his batting prowess and his defensive abilities as an outfielder. In his first season with the Braves, Aaron finished with a .280 batting average, 13 home runs, and 69 RBIs. Though Aaron faced challenges as one of the few African-American players in the league, he quickly established himself as a rising star. His consistency and ability to produce offensively stood out in the National League, and his bat caught the attention of fans and baseball pundits alike. Over the next several seasons, Aaron began to develop a reputation as a reliable hitter and an emerging power threat. Career peak, dominating the major leagues. The 1960s marked the peak of Hank Aaron's career, as he became one of the most dominant hitters in baseball history. His combination of power, consistency, and defensive ability made him one of the most feared players of his era. In the 1960s, Aaron established himself as the face of the Atlanta Braves franchise, which had moved to Milwaukee and then Atlanta during the early part of his career. In 1963, Aaron won his first National League Most Valuable Player MVP award, capping off a season which he hit .319 with 44 home runs and 132 RBIs. This season marked the beginning of an era in which Aaron would be a fixture at the top of the National League leaderboards in several offensive categories, including home runs, RBIs, and batting average. In 1965, Aaron hit a career-high 44 home runs, marking the second consecutive season in which he had hit over 40 home runs. Aaron's power continued to grow over the following seasons, and by 1966, he was becoming known as one of the premier power hitters of all time. In that season, he finished with 44 home runs, 132 RBIs, and a .298 batting average, solidifying his reputation as one of baseball's most consistent and dangerous hitters. Main achievements. Throughout his illustrious career, Hank Aaron reached several milestones that cemented his status as one of the greatest players in baseball history. His achievements were not limited to just his power at the plate. Aaron was also known for his remarkable consistency, ability to hit for average, and outstanding performance in clutch situations. Some of his most notable achievements include 755 career home runs, a record that stood for more than 3 decades before being surpassed by Barry Bonds in 2007. At the time, Aaron's home run record was seen as one of the most unbreakable records in baseball history. 2,297 RBIs, the most in Major League Baseball history, a testament to his ability to drive in runs and consistently produce for his team. 3,771 career hits, which ranked him among the all-time leaders in the category and underscored his ability to consistently make contact with the ball. 25 All-Star selections, an impressive record that attests to Aaron's status as one of the most popular and respected players of his era. Golden Glove Award for his stellar defensive play in right field, showcasing his all-around ability to contribute to his team in both offensive and defensive capacities. The 1957 National League MVP Award, where he led the Braves to the World Series and delivered a clutch performance throughout the season. Aaron is one of only a few players in MLB history to hit 300 home runs and 300 stolen bases, showcasing his versatility as both a power hitter and a dynamic base runner. The 1970s, home run chase and breaking the record. In the early 1970s, Hank Aaron began to inch closer to breaking Babe Ruth's legendary career home run record of 714. While Aaron had already established himself as one of the greatest players of all time, breaking Ruth's record became a personal goal and a defining moment in his career. Throughout the 1970s, Aaron's offensive output remained impressive, and he steadily closed in on Ruth's historic milestone. On April 8, 1974, in front of a record crowd at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, Hank Aaron hit his 715th career home run, surpassing Ruth's long-standing record. The home run was a historic moment, not only for Aaron, but for baseball itself, as it marked the passing of the torch from one legend to another. Aaron's achievement was celebrated as a triumph for African American athletes and a symbol of perseverance and excellence in the face of adversity. Aaron would continue to play for several more years, adding to his record and cementing his legacy as one of the game's greatest hitters. In 1976, he hit his final career home run, bringing his total to 755. He retired after the 1976 season, leaving behind a career that was marked by consistency, greatness, and an unrelenting drive to be the best. Final years and legacy. After retiring from baseball in 1976, Hank Aaron remained involved in the game, serving as a mentor, executive, and advocate for the sport. He became an influential figure off the field, working to increase racial equality in sports and advocating for the advancement of African American athletes. He was involved with the Atlanta Braves as a front office executive and played a role in promoting the game at all levels. In 1982, Hank Aaron was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest players in the history of the game. Aaron's induction was a fitting tribute to his long and storied career, and his impact on the game continues to be felt by fans and players alike. Aaron remained active throughout his later years, engaging in charitable work and using his platform to advocate for social justice causes. He became a revered figure, not just for his on-field accomplishments, but for his character, resilience, and contributions to the advancement of civil rights in America. Hank Aaron's legacy. Hank Aaron is widely regarded as one of the greatest baseball players of all time. His combination of power, consistency, and leadership on and off the field has left an indelible mark on the game. Aaron's 755 home runs, 2,297 RBIs, and 3,771 hits remain among the most impressive achievements in baseball history. His legacy as a barrier-breaking African American athlete who overcame adversity and excelled at the highest level continues to inspire new generations of players. Aaron passed away on January 22, 2021, at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy of excellence and integrity that transcended baseball. His contributions to the game. to civil rights, and to society will never be forgotten. Hank Aaron's impact on baseball, immeasurable, and his place in the history of the sport is forever secure.